Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all up by my bread. All by my bread.
Started speaking. Okay, so for those who don't know, and I can talk about now because it's over with. That land surveyor was not a land surveyor. Okay, I know 100% fact. I will give him credit on that. That same person, just a couple months before, broke into the fucking, and he didn't do time about it. I'm not snitching on him or nothing like that. This is facts.
Yeah.
He broke into a reptile show down there in Charleston, got caught in there stealing thousands of dollars worth of snakes and lizards and everything. Well, this is the second time he done been caught on the yard. Now, he was a land surveyor, but he wasn't there for a purpose. Look, the power lines ran through David's property. That was the only excuse anybody could use to reason to be out there, because anybody that knows anything about anything knows that if the power lines run through your property, as long as you're on the power lines, you're legal. You know what I'm saying? That you have access to that all the time. So the man actually tripped the fishing line that was to the sawed-off shotgun that was in the barrel by the puppy pens. There's no power lines by the puppy pens. The puppy pen that he was going to was the third puppy pen from the far end, and there's no reason to be over there. There's nothing over there to be surveyed. David's property was probably a half a football field the other way, which he shouldn't have came past. So that David's right about. You know what I'm saying? 100%. When the man, booby trap, but still, anybody that knows anything, he had homemade silencers, booby traps, and a fucking bear trap. So ATF was there, DEA was there, SLED was there, and the county was there. So who do you know, who do you know that's ever had ATF on your property and seized homemade silencers?
Yeah.
Never seen the day in court.
Hey.
Now where do they do that at? Because bro, if I get caught if I got caught with a bullet in my car, I guarantee the Fed sending me, because I'm going to jail for the clip, the gun, and every bullet in it. This man's got homemade silencers, weapons, bear traps, and just got caught booby trapping his property where somebody got shot. Plus money laundering, plus racketeering, and guess what? Ain't never seen a day in federal court for none of that. Does 6 years in the fucking state pen. He beat me home, bro.
Somebody paid for it.
Oh yeah, he paid the whole. I mean okay, that's what happens when you have money. But still, I'm not fixing to be even loyal or even friends with somebody that we all know. I mean, the people that know him that know how he is.
Yeah.
But you done snitched on somebody and send them to federal penitentiary, being Fat Bill, and then you have all these federal charges. I mean, big boy, I ain't talking about no, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of drugs in your car and, okay, well, we're not going to pursue this. You get caught with a homemade silencers. That's that, I mean, what the fuck?
Hey, that's automatically going to send you off.
Man, they're going to send me to Alcatraz. You know what I'm saying? This man, yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I said, there's just, for the people who get mad about me, I really don't get you shit. You got to look at the facts. You can't say, "Oh, I'm David's friend, so I'm not going to believe that." Look at the facts.
Oh yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting yellow dogs that don't have big floppies. What's that tell you?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I used to hate them dogs. I'd give them, man, I ain't no goddamn bulldog. That's a hound dog. Look at them big ass triangle flappy ears. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no damn hound dog. But guess what? Yeah, that was some of the best shit you could get. You know what I'm saying? That's that yellow trait. But But now you're buying dogs that got little tiny pretty ears and no rib cage, and you know what I'm saying, real long through the body and no type of muscle structure and.
So let me ask you this: was you around when he did the big head dog? When he castrated the big head dog?
I heard. I don't want to say too much. I was told of the situation. Remember when I told you me and David had our outs, right? Yeah. So I don't know if it was in court records or not. So I don't know if I don't want to say anything. Well, I mean, I don't think. What's this? The version that you heard was that basically somebody's nut got cut, right?
I heard him and Burns had a problem about something, and then
About
he
the
put
Stumpy shit originally.
yeah.
Okay,
And then he
well,
put the thing on the dog nuts.
okay, well, not only that, but nobody knows. And and it's funny because I was just touching on this with my girl because she don't know nothing about it, and listen, I've done seen him sew female parts closed.
Damn.
Dogs that were prolapse, he would push them back up in there, put them in the rape stand, and literally take a needle and fishing line, a fish hook, not no regular needle, fish hook, and sew them closed and sew them closed and sew them closed. No medicine, no antibiotics, no nothing. Leave them out there in the yard, and half the time, if something's coming in and not going out, you get what I'm saying? It's not gonna last long. Putting them in the heat, and yeah, as far as the falling out with Burns, it was supposed to be with the hot dog, Stumpy, whatever, falling out. Old man Burns was right about David. You know what I'm saying? That's what it all boiled down to, was everybody that was anybody, just like with Carl choosing to not really fuck with him like that, because everybody knew how crooked he was, or everybody knew. So I truly believe that what people say happened. Now, I was told about it. I did not physically see that, so I don't want to say, oh, yes, that happened. They listen to what this man says, and it's David Tant. No, I'm going to believe him. Please do your research. If you're going to get in the dog world, do your research. If you're buying a red boy dog, if you're going to a yard and you're buying a red boy dog and there's a black nose dog, something's wrong. You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so when you're buying a AAA dog, but you're getting it and it's a 50-pound buckskin dog with black features, where's that coming from? Please tell me that. Because I'm not no rocket scientist, but I do read my research enough to know black is dominant.
Oh yeah.
Brindle's dominant, definitely. So you're gonna have it. I'm not gonna say that you might not have one buckskin dog somewhere in there. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because there is, people got to understand, you got the Jocko dog blood in there. You got this. So it is possible, but not every fucking one of them is not gonna happen. It's just not. And I'm sorry to be cussing like that, but I'm just saying.
Do you remember Mike Caton that used to be with Crossroad back in the days?
Yeah.
Okay, now when Mike was breeding his dog, that toe jam dog, all his other dogs, he never had no brindle dogs, period, that I seen. All his dogs was coming out buckskin.
And you know what his excuse was? It's the termite blood. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard that? I mean,
I heard people say that. I heard some folks say that.
Let me ask you a question. I seen more termite dogs have white in them than anything else, especially down here in the low country.